Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nous sommes 3 fondateurs, nous avons fondé Wandercraft et 2 des fondateurs, dont moi-même, ont des membres très proches de notre famille en fauteuil roulant. Et moi, c'est Oscar, mon fils. Un jour, il m'a dit « Papa, tu es ingénieur en robotique, pourquoi tu ne fais pas un robot qui nous aiderait à marcher ?»
How technology is enhancing life for people with disabilities. Part 2 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
Vegan, or what are we waiting for? Hell?
Ifa usum, graceful viewers. That means how are you in Chuukese, a language spoken on some of the islands of Micronesia. My name is Tano. The harmonious people of Micronesia thank you for your caring gestures in helping those in need. May your kind soul be shielded by heaven's divine light. Welcome to the concluding episode of How Technology is Enhancing Life for People with Disabilities. In the previous episode, we learned about some recent scientific advances that are helping those with poor eyesight, type 1 diabetes, and heart disease. Today's program features technological advances for those with mobility impairments. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, more than 20 million people in the USA have mobility challenges. The rate of impairment is highest among the elderly.
The elderly population is the fastest growing population in the world. Mobility challenges continue to increase at an alarming rate, and countries have no choice but to look towards technological solution to solve these problems.
In the past, the primary technological solution was the wheelchair. While they do provide basic mobility, wheelchairs have several disadvantages, including their inability to climb stairs and their instability on uneven surfaces. Another major drawback is that they don't encourage people to get back on their feet again. Researchers around the globe are exploring many alternative ways to help, including the use of robotics. For example, the French company Wandercraft is developing a robotic exoskeleton for those with severe ambulatory limitations.
Robot debout.
As soon as Oscar Constanza gives the order, a large frame strapped to his body lifts him up. And he starts walking.
C'était nouveau pour moi parce que quand je marchais avant, j'avais toujours une aide. Et là, j'ai plus besoin d'aide. Et donc, je me sens autonome.
16-year-old Constanza has a genetic neurological condition that means his nerves don't send enough signals to his legs. This exoskeleton, an outer frame that supports and stimulates body movement, is now giving him some degree of independence. One of the engineering minds behind this invention is Constanza's own father, Jean-Louis, who co-founded the company Wandercraft.
Nous sommes 3 fondateurs, nous avons fondé Wandercraft et 2 des fondateurs, dont moi-même, ont des membres très proches de notre famille en fauteuil roulant. Et moi, c'est Oscar, mon fils. Et un jour, il m'a dit « Papa, tu es ingénieur en robotique, pourquoi tu ne fais pas un robot qui nous aiderait à marcher ?»
Although the technology is still in its early stages, many scientists, including Caltech's robotics specialist Aaron Ames, believe that for the mobility impaired, robotics is the wave of the future.
I mean, there shouldn't be wheelchairs anymore. We should be done with this. Just like we moved on from a lot of other technology that was great, we can do better. The science is there to remove wheelchairs from the world altogether. We're at a tipping point. We have the math, we have the science, we have the technology to get exoskeletons and other assisted devices into people's homes in the near term.
Other scientists are looking at totally different methods to restore mobility, including using artificial intelligence or AI. For example, when someone incurs a spinal cord injury, they can become partially or completely paralyzed. However, scientists from Lausanne, Switzerland may have discovered a way to restore trunk and leg functioning for people paralyzed from such an injury. In a study published in the February 2022 issue of the journal Nature Medicine, a research team from the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology reported that they had successfully restored several types of motor functions in test subjects. Using a combination of sophisticated implants, epidural electrical stimulation, or EES, and AI software, the team tested their discovery on 3 patients who had been paralyzed by a spinal cord injury. The results were promising, with the study reporting that within a single day, activity-specific stimulation programs enabled these 3 individuals to stand, walk, cycle, swim, and control trunk movements. What exciting news, research scientists from Lausanne, Switzerland. In other research, scientists are exploring ways to use AI to improve the lives of those wearing prosthetic limbs. One discovery can provide the wearer with a sense of touch.
There's a new technology called artificial touch. It uses electronic sensors to help people who've lost limbs actually feel things again. Essentially, the sensors use vibrations to restore sensations. And scientists say this technology is just the beginning.
Retired Army Sergeant Garrett Anderson lost a limb when struck by a roadside bomb while serving in the military. He now wears a prosthetic arm and hand. Until recently, he had no sense of touch in the prosthetic hand and could not tell if he was holding something gently or with excessive force. However, thanks to artificial touch technology, Sergeant Anderson can now safely hold his daughter's hand.
It was kind of surreal, that sensory feedback of her touching my hand and feeling the vibration through the prosthetic. It was kind of neat because obviously I could never feel that.
Dr. Levi Hargrove, Scientific Chair of the Regenstein Foundation Center for Bionic Medicine in the USA, states that AI technology can significantly improve prosthetics in the near future.
The field of AI is just accelerating so quickly. The importance of AI is going to be absolutely critical to unlock the potential of these limbs.
Another disability that affects many people, especially as they age, is hearing loss. A hearing impairment can negatively affect mental and physical health, create a sense of isolation, and cause many difficulties in everyday life. However, modern technology is making things a whole lot easier for those with hearing impairments. One advancement is the growing number of apps available for iOS or Android smartphones. For example, an app called Ava works with a smartphone's mic to provide live transcriptions of conversations. Ava can even be used for group conversations, as it will identify each speaker and transcribe their words as they talk. Ava can also record conversations, a helpful feature for meetings or medical appointments. In addition, the app provides closed captions during phone calls or for voice messages. Roger Voice, another highly rated live transcription app, can transcribe telephone conversations in 80 languages. Other apps enable hard of hearing users to watch television or engage with other media. For example, Google rolled out a feature in 2019 called Live Caption on Android, which automatically generates real-time title captions on a user's smartphone for any type of audible media. In 2021, Google extended this feature to its Chrome browser, enabling users to enjoy real-time captions on their computers for any audio content on the web. For those who communicate using sign language, scientists are hoping to improve their lives too. Researchers from several countries, including the UK, USA, and China, are developing prototypes of gloves that can translate sign language into speech. The smart gloves connect to a smartphone, which translates the signs into either voice or text communication. This enables communication without the need for an interpreter, allowing a deaf person to live a more independent life. Many thanks to all those working diligently to improve the lives of the disabled. We wish you much success in your future noble work. Our most gracious Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, states that humans have made remarkable scientific advances in the past few decades and explains how this technological progress is related to spiritual practice.
My God, the technical advance is so awesome that we have even no time to catch our breath before something changes again. So as much as I'm excited about this news, I also want to thank you and many others, other group of practitioners. Maybe they don't belong to our group, but they're also doing their meditation on the light and sound or some other maybe less advanced techniques, but they're trying their best to contact God, and that's how we lived the ambience of this planet. And so, because the planet's vibration frequencies have been lifted up into a higher level, so those highly developed scientists from a higher planet, they be able to reincarnate into our world without less suffering, without losing much of their memory from where they came from. And hence, we have such a wonderful advance of technology nowadays.
Our deepest gratitude goes to Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, for sharing your immense wisdom about the far-reaching benefits of meditation and spiritual practice. We pray that your message encourages many people to follow the spiritual path.
By disobeying and eating meat, we not only cause suffering to our fellow creatures. Scientists are telling us that the greatest thing any individual can do to slow and hopefully stop human-driven climate change is to give up the consumption of meat and dairy. The Reverend Father, John Ryder, vegan.
Gentle viewers, thank you for joining us today. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Near-Death Experiences Exploring Heavens and the Afterlife, Part 4 of 4. Up next, may you live with peace in your heart, peace in your family, and peace in the world.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/GAT.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/GAT.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/GAT.
మా కార్యక్రమాలు అందజేస్తున్నాయి అనేక భాషలలో. దయచేసి చూడండి suprememastertv.com/schedule మరియు suprememastertv.com/GAT